Welcome to BikeBeat. Today we've got something special, the 2026 Yamaha V Star 250. A compact cruiser that punches above its weight in terms of style, accessibility, and value. We're going to dig into its key features, performance, design, price, and what makes it unique. So strap on your helmet and let's roll. The Yamaha V Star 250 has always been a favorite among beginner riders and those who love cruiser looks without the intimidating power of a big engine. For 2026, Yamaha keeps the proven formula intact. The bike remains true to its core, a lightweight, easy-handling, stylish cruiser that feels larger than its 249 cubic centimeters displacement would suggest. It's aimed at riders who want the cool factor of a traditional V-twin cruiser in a manageable, budget-friendly package. In the US, the V Star 250 is expected to stay around the $4,799 mark, just like the 2025 model. That's impressive considering its build quality and Yamaha's reliability. In other regions like Canada or Australia, the price may differ due to import duties and shipping, but it still sits well within the entry-level range. For a cruiser that looks this good and performs this smoothly, it's easily one of the best values in its class. At its heart is a 249 cubic centimeters air-cooled, 60-degree V-twin engine. That V-twin setup is one of the biggest reasons riders love this machine. Most small bikes use single-cylinder engines, but Yamaha gives the V Star that genuine cruiser feel. The twin-cylinder layout delivers smoother power, a more distinctive exhaust note, and that signature low-end rumble that cruiser fans crave. The engine breathes through a Mikuni 26mm carburetor. Yes, it's old-school and carbureted rather than fuel-injected, but that's part of its charm. It's simple, easy to tune, and makes maintenance straightforward. The compression ratio sits at 10.0 to 1, with power fed through a 5-speed gearbox and chain final drive. The clutch is light and forgiving, perfect for new riders. On the road, the engine delivers just enough punch to make city riding enjoyable and light highway cruising possible. It's not built for high-speed touring, but around town it's confident and smooth. You can cruise comfortably between 80 to 100 km per hour without the engine feeling strained. The torque delivery is linear and friendly, which helps with smooth takeoffs and low speed control. The chassis and suspension are designed for comfort and stability. Up front, you get a 33mm telescopic fork with about 5.5 inches of travel, and at the rear, dual shocks with preload adjustment offering roughly 3.9 inches of movement. It's not advanced suspension tech, but it's reliable and comfortable for city roads. The front brake uses a 282mm hydraulic disc, while the rear still uses a 130mm drum brake. It's an older setup but perfectly adequate for the V Star's lightweight and moderate power. Riders transitioning from smaller scooters or entry-level bikes will find the braking feel very manageable. Speaking of weight, the V Star 250 tips the scales at just 324 pounds, around 147 kilograms, wet. That makes it one of the lightest cruisers available today. Combine that with a low seat height of only 27 inches, and you've got a motorcycle that almost anyone can ride comfortably. The ergonomics are very friendly, the seat is plush, the handlebars are wide but not stretched out too far, and the forward foot controls give that laid-back cruiser stance without making shorter riders uncomfortable. Fuel economy is another strong point. With an estimated 78 miles per gallon, around 33 kilometers per liter, you'll go a long way on a tank that holds just 2.5 gallons. That means more riding and fewer fuel stops, a big plus for commuters. Starting the bike is easy, the clutch is smooth, and the throttle response, while not razor-sharp like a fuel-injected model, feels natural and predictable. Design-wise, Yamaha nailed the classic cruiser vibe. The 2026 V Star 250 carries over the timeless design cues, lots of chrome, dual exhausts, a teardrop-shaped tank, and wide fenders. The proportions make it look bigger than it really is. Many riders say people mistake it for a 500 or 650 cubic centimeters bike at first glance. The spoked wheels, polished engine covers, and long, low silhouette give it real presence. It's available in a few color options depending on the market, often featuring deep metallic finishes that highlight its retro lines. When you sit on the bike, you instantly feel in control. The low center of gravity makes balance effortless, even for beginners. In parking lots or tight spaces, it's incredibly easy to maneuver. the turning radius is tight, and the weight feels centralized. On open roads, it feels planted and stable. The small V-twin hums pleasantly, producing that satisfying throb that many cruisers in this price range can't replicate. On longer rides, comfort holds up surprisingly well. The seat is wide enough for extended use, and vibration levels are minimal at moderate speeds. Wind protection is limited, of course, since there's no windshield by default, but aftermarket options are easy to install. Two-up riding is possible, though the rear seat is small, so extended trips with a passenger might not be ideal without upgrades. Maintenance is another area where the V Star 250 shines. Because it's air-cooled and carbureted, there's less to go wrong. Oil changes, valve checks, and chain maintenance are straightforward. Yamaha's reliability track record means you can expect this bike to run for years with basic care. The model has a long lineage tracing back to the Virago 250, so parts availability and aftermarket support are excellent. It's also a great platform for customization. Many owners add saddlebags, windscreens, custom seats, or exhausts to give it more personality. You can make it look like a mini chopper, a bobber, or a touring cruiser with minimal investment. The simplicity of its mechanical design makes it a favorite for garage tinkerers and first-time modifiers. Now, no bike is perfect. There are a few trade-offs. The rear drum brake doesn't offer the bite or feel of modern discs, and the bike lacks ABS, something that would be nice for added safety. The carbureted engine can be sensitive to altitude and weather, so you might need to tweak the mixture occasionally if you ride in varying conditions. Also, the performance ceiling is limited. This isn't a bike meant for high-speed highway runs or heavy two-up touring. If you want to cruise comfortably at 120 km per hour for hours, you might outgrow it eventually. But these aren't deal breakers, they're just reminders of what this bike is designed for: relaxed riding, style, and simplicity. For beginners or casual riders, these trade-offs are minimal. The confidence it inspires more than makes up for its modest specs. The 2026 Yamaha V Star 250 stands out for being one of the only small-capacity motorcycles with a genuine V-twin engine. That alone makes it special. It delivers authentic cruiser character at a fraction of the price of larger models. It's easy to ride, cheap to own, and still looks the part. Whether you're just starting your motorcycle journey or you want a second bike for laid-back weekend rides, it's a perfect match. To sum it up, the V Star 250 is proof that small doesn't mean boring. It's smooth, stylish, and surprisingly capable. It's the kind of bike that reminds you why riding is fun: no stress, no intimidation, just pure freedom on two wheels. For around $4,800, you're getting Yamaha's legendary build quality, a timeless cruiser design, and an engine that's been refined for years. If you're looking for a reliable, stylish, and approachable motorcycle that captures the essence of a cruiser without the bulk, the 2026 Yamaha V Star 250 deserves your attention. It's easy to love, easy to ride, and easy to own. Thanks for watching BikeBeat. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha V Star 250, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more reviews. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of Yamaha's baby cruiser. Would you ride one, or do you prefer something bigger? Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.